I'm going to keep this video very short tonight. It's going to require a lot of thinking like it did with the curve sketching last week. So I'm going to give you a brief amount of notes, and actually this is really nothing new. So from section 2.2, average rate of change and instantaneous rate of change. What is the difference between the two? Well, there's your homework. It's 67, 68, 71, 72, 74, 75, and that is 83 through 92. So I'm just going to briefly go over again what those two mean. So in real life, average rate of change would be what I'm driving right now. You know, let's say I'm driving 50 miles per hour, and then in a half an hour, I'm driving 30 miles per hour. What would my average rate of change be over those 30 miles? Or an instantaneous rate of change, and that is what rate am I going right now? No, right now. Instantaneous means right now, not the average of 2 points. So let's see what that looks like graphically. So average rate of change. For me, I kind of think of it as thinking of slope using 2 points. So I have some function f that's curving, and if they ask me to find the average rate of change, well, I'm going to use the generic slope equation, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, my 2 points. And so the average between these two x values, whatever they are here, I go up and I take those 2 points and I find the slope. I'm finding the slope of the secant line. So the average rate of change is an averaging of those two. Find the slope of that. Instantaneous rate of change is the slope at 1 point. So again, here is my instantaneous rate of change. It is the slope at 1 point. How do I find the slope at 1 point? It is by doing f prime, my first derivative. The first derivative is finding the slope of the tangent line anywhere on this graph. So if I want to do it at this point here, whatever it is, I don't know, call it C, call it A, call it X. So once I take the first derivative of this function at this value, I'll know what the slope of the tangent line is. That is instantaneous rate of change. That is my first derivative. The average rate of change is 2 points, and I do the traditional y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to find the slope of that secant line. This is the slope of the tangent line. So slope of the secant line, and this is the slope of the tangent line. In other words, my first derivative. That's it for this evening. Thank you.